All right, I think we are up and running. Let's check and see here real quick. There we go. Looks like we're up. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Looks like we're up. Mic check, mic check. Perfect. All right, so let me bring this microphone in a little bit closer. We get a little bit more volume there. I'm going to hit the social medias here real quick to get this up and running, but we're going to continue working on Vocath Battle Crab, which is a 500-foot mega ship for Spelljammer's Adventures in Space in 5th edition. For those that don't know, my name is Phil Kearney. Hey, I create role-playing games, I illustrate them, and publish them online, and I have been fascinated and obsessed with Spelljammer basically since it was published like back in 1990. And so Wizards recreated it as a setting for 5th edition in August 2022, which spurred us to create the document that you're looking at here on screen, Spelljammer, Combat and Exploration. It's a deep dive into various ship mechanics for exploration and combat, spellcasting, etc. Everything you need to do to be able to use 5e combat with ships. So like, subscribe, bell icon, get notifications. Thanks a lot for new folks who have joined in. Here's the full 375 episode playlist right here, and here is the Spelljammer project online. Yay, 5-star ratings, cool. It's a 107-page document, combat using 5e 5-foot scale mechanics at the 50-foot and 500-foot scale, as well as exploration, spellcasting, various features. So be welcome to check this thing out. I think it's cool. There's 120 different art assets that go along with it, maps, tokens of NPCs, creatures, etc. So there's that. We're going to get this book cover out of the way, and so currently we're working on Vocath's Crab. Let's see here. Burp and burp. Here's the full structure, like overhead. Right now what we're doing is we're building the tail unit. So if you take a look at the reference piece here, this is in the Spelljammer Combat, in the Spelljammer's Adventures in Space document, Adventure Light of Xeraxis. We took this arm out here and we pulled it into the main structure. Otherwise, this thing sits inside of a 500-foot space. Here's the arena. Here's Vocath's tower. Here are the various landing pads, and here's a bunch of crystals that are all tucked up underneath it. But if you unfurl the crystals, they become massive crystalline legs, as well as pincer claws, and the head unfolds from underneath the structure to take on a crab-ish sort of lobster appearance. Back tower here is connected, and here at the top of the structure, we're seeing a landing pad for Vocath's ship, which can be concealed into a tower top. So we're working on the tower top right now. Let's go ahead and just build this thing out. Here is a 250 pixel. Let's take that down to 240. Why not? Burp. We're going to unhook that. There we go. Let's merge that down. $240. Let's drop it to $220. Let's do the 20-foot steps. Let's see how that turns out. I don't have a lot of time today, unfortunately. It's a little bit of time to get some tech done. 220, and now we're going to build a 200. Oh, no, that's not right. This would be 210. Very nice. I'm going to apply that mask. New. This is going to be, what, 190? Good. And then we'll take 180. And then we can merge that down. And then we can go 160. Good. And then we can put a Larry mask on that and drop this down to 150. Boop. Apply. Next. 130. Boop. Very nice. Then apply the center. 120. We can merge that. Next up, it's going to be 100 pixels. And then we'll apply a layer mask. Take that down to 90. Good. And we'll apply that layer mask. And next up. Hey, how you doing, Renetico? Let's go to 70. Short period today. I've got a lot on my plate at the day job, so I'm just getting a little bit of time in here before I get swallowed up by the job again. There, and then boop. We'll go down to 60. This layering masks is actually working out really well, being able to build good rasterized circles, concentric circles. Really proud of. I can't believe it took me this long to figure this out, but I mean, better late than never, right? And let's take this to 40. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Good. And then masking layer. Good. And apply. And then there you go. Nice, nice little spiral top. Bop. So nothing substantial to publish yet, but hey, right on, man. Doing alright, been doing comics work. Hey, fun. Is this something you got commissioned for, or is it a passion project of your own? Rooftop. So the idea is for this thing to be able to peel away. mildly off center. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Interesting. There. That'll even it up. Cool. Passion project. Right on, my guy. Passionate projects. What's up? Let's go with roof. And let's see. Let's go with like that. Let's do it like this, and then like this. Contemplating my next move. What if we do it like this instead? Yeah, go down the line like this. And then the idea here is that well, let's merge that down. No, this is in place. The idea here is that this would open this way. And then this would open this way to crack this open so that the damselfly would be able to back end land, and then this is a ramp that goes down to the lower levels. So it would have, assuming slow, precise movements, which is possible if you're only moving 5 feet per round. If you slow your ship's descent rate for landing to that speed, this could easily peel open to allow for the ship to enter the space and then to close back up again. So I think I'm okay with that. Just considering my next move. How do I want to depict this? something like that, maybe. I can get rid of those. Grab this, copy, paste. Be here. Yeah, so far so good. Let's duplicate that layer. Bring it to here. No, I think I can do this better. That feels right. And then we can duplicate that layer. Yeah, this is working out so far. Uh-oh. All right, I'm sensing some skew here. Let's merge these down. That should be like that. So that's running square. That's running square. Good, 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 good. And grab these. I like that. That feels good. Do I want to put some sort of a layering effect in here? Yeah, not liking that pattern. Let's, I like the general vibe of it though, so let's see if we can find something a little more accommodating. Let's see. Just looking for an interesting texture that I can consistently wrap around. That ain't it. Maybe a simple chevron will work. Potentially work. Let's mess around with this again for a little bit. Duplicate this layer and a free transform, flip vertical, let's actually put those in a folder, and then we can duplicate that group and then free transform. Thank you, timer. Duplicate that, and then we're going to rotate you, free transform, rotate 180. Kind of works. All right, so let's try that. Can we consistently do this? Logic would say no. Duplicate, free transform. Oh, we'd have to continuously have more triangles represented in each band, right? I mean, that's the only way this is actually going to work. Transform. Be here. Free transform, flip horizontal. Let's see. What does this button do? don't think that's working out. Damn. I mean, I guess I could just improv a tile set. With just a easy straight. Let's just try going easy straight. Let's see, duplicate, transform. Maybe. Let's find out. Transform. So that should be pretty much centered up, right? Duplicate that group for transform, bump, bump, double bump. Yeah, lines up now. Good job, Kearney. So one bump should find a split point. Is there another duplicate? Sure feels off. You'd think that would pan out. Now duplicate, free transform, flip vertical. So far, so good. So what? It feels better. Duplicate, free transform, flip horizontal now, baby. How sustainable is that, though? I mean, it's the same problem, spoked out further, right? I'm gonna have to worry about angles and distancing and rotation. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Duplicate. Theurgy transform. Let's see. That might be more centered. I don't hate that. Three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't look horrible. Maybe this is a solution. 1, 2, 3. So I'd have to take a line all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and then start separating them. So let's give this a go for a little bit. See how it shakes out. This reminds me of the windmill that we made in the Eberron adventure that we've been creating. That feels pretty good. Let's duplicate that, free transform, flip vertical. Good. Merge that down. Then we'll go free transform. Then we'll go bump, bump, bump. Like that. Oh, they are slightly skewed, aren't they? Slightly skewed. Duplicate that layer, free transform. we go. Also, not bad. Duplicate. Free transform. Flip horizontal now, baby. Let's have that. Cool, that locks in. Duplicate that group. Yeah, there's like a 5% deviation at some point along the way that's causing the whole thing to skew. But it's pretty damn small, so I think I can get away with ignoring it. I think. I like to think I can. We'll see. Okay, that sits pretty so far. So far this is working out. March down. Let's see. Duplicate, free transform. See, look how skewed that ends up being. Derp. Let's eliminate that. Transform. Flip horizontal. There we go, that's pretty on point. March down. Now we should be able to duplicate, free transform. Let's try that one more time. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's not horrible either. Yeah, let's just be bold. Delete that out. Transform. Thank you, timely timer. What time is it? Okay. We still got a few minutes. Duplicate again. Transform. Let's rotate this way. Erase the spokes in here. Maybe do so in here too. All right, so let's try this. Woof, this is getting complicated. Very complicated. Very, very quickly. We're doing all sorts of mad spokes up in here. But I think we can afford to lock all these down together now, though. So I think we've succeeded at what we were primarily attempting to achieve. Let's see. So can we? Seems to be sitting properly so far. So what about this? There we go. I think we just figured it out. Now what I bet I could do is divide these farther bits into two separate segments. So let's finish sweeping this out, and then we'll play with further dichotomy or separation. Division is the word I want. Further division. Is that the right way to do this? Am I doing this correctly? Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that. I think I just want to get rid of all these things. That should be enough diversity. Yeah, this should be fine. This should be fine. There. Blink that out. Let's take that. Take all this. Huh. I feel like it should be able to rotate at least some. There we go. Yeah, it's a little off. Transform a little bit more. That seems okay. Yeah. Well, it's 11:55, so I gotta bounce out of here. It is time for me to go. So that's all we have today. I'll be dropping in some shingles in here. We'll be back tomorrow night to continue working on this. We should be able to finish up this rooftop here. The idea is that it unfolds like a fan, so that we can then have the ship land in this area. Bloop. And then underneath that is living chamber. So this here is a railway that then descends down on a ramp into here, that then takes this door or a secret door over here into Vocath's actual bedroom, or just the public door here that leads out into the There's a private chamber here. His study, private study, double doors here, double larger doors here out onto the bridgeway, to a stairway that leads up to the center of the arena, or you can take this ramp to descend further down. Here it ramps down to either a public door here or a private door here to the throne room, to the throne dais. This door or this public door rotate around, and of course this opens up and goes to Vocath's private booth that overlooks the arena. This rotates down on a slide again down here to the servants chamber. Here's Vocath's personal kitchen, Vocath's personal sundries and storage. Elevator shaft to the cargo hold. Servants doors that lead out here to the commons balcony that surrounds the arena, and then from there it drops down to the cargo deck. So this is the floor of the arena, the walls of the arena. Separated from that is an open space, free float area for cargo, elevator shaft. This is the reverse side of the gravity. So this leads to the bottom underside open deck. No, this is the internal space here, internal underdeck storage, underdeck servants quarters. And then on top of that is underdeck landing, cargo removal here, open pit into the cargo storage, stairs up to the top deck, doors through to front engineering and munition storage, and then that stairway up leads to the trebuchet barrage, which is the uppermost underdeck. So there's all the decks. Deck. We got it all in place. I gotta go, so I will catch y'all tomorrow morning for more Eberron cartography, and then tomorrow night for more Spelljammer cartography. We're getting these things done. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks a lot.